So you basically just create the tube so it pretty much creates a circle around most of the grow bed space here. And I'm going to try to, normally you'd probably feed the tube through before you put the hydrogen in, so bear with me on this. Got our tube, and then we're just simply connecting that to our little pump here. That's going to sit right down in the tank. Just going to turn the water on right now. Alright, great. Get the water going. Once we get some water in here, we'll go ahead and plug this in. So, you've got your tube coming up from the pump. You just fish it on to the end of this T-connector here. There we go, got some water flowing. Now this tube's probably a little too long. Now, another piece to this, we need to punch some holes. This is a little hole punch here, and all you simply do is just go around and you pop little holes on the inside of this tube. Right? It's so easy. You sort of go around, probably every 3 or 4 inches. Plug some holes.
It's so easy. Yeah.
A piece of cake, right? It'll take me like a half an hour. How we doing on water? Alright, so about half full. I mean, you can obviously do this with a little knife, but this is sort of designed to give you a clean hole. And if you're doing it with a knife, there's a good chance you're going to stick it through your hand. So, you know, this is actually a little bit safer too.
How much does the water go?
You don't have to get all of these just right. And then we're going to need a little power.
Oh, this is going to be hard.
You want to undo that
Yeah. Wow, this is hot water too, because that water's probably been sitting in that hose and just getting baked all day. So, all right, good. All right, so should be ready to go. Let's get some water through that hose. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so I haven't drilled all the holes, but you can see already water's coming out of this, streaming out of here. And some people will actually sink this underneath the hydrogen a little bit. You know, some people just let it float on top. I mean, you know, it's not a huge deal how you do it either way. Obviously, the more holes we open up, we'll get more. Because you don't want to have, like, if you see dry pockets, you know, then obviously the water's not dispersing well through the system. So you want to, and these holes can tend to get clogged up a little bit too, so sometimes you just have to re-puncture them.
Now I missed, where is the tubing coming from?
So we've got the,
Well,
The one tubing is from the pump.
We got a piece of tube coming up from the pump here, and I drill a hole. I'd already pre-drilled it. Comes right up, and it's going into this little T connector, and then this other piece, same type of tube, just connecting into the loop.
This is the hydroponic store.
Both of them are the same.
Okay.
You can buy this at a hardware store too. I mean, it's just regular black kind of PVC tubing. But you know, if you go to a garden center, there's like a hydroponic brand. I can't remember the name of it. That you
twice as
pay.
expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, you just have to keep an eye out for deals. But in any event, so this will sort of fill up, you know, and then as water accumulates, it'll at least should start kind of dripping through. I might not have drilled enough holes, but you know, as this starts to fill, water will start to flood back in.
Dripping down.
Yeah, so it's starting to drip in there.
Wow.
You know, you probably want more water flow than this.
Both into, because I mean, you want more holes, you want more.
Yeah, well, like
dripping down,
I'd probably
right?
punch another 10 holes, you know.
But you also want more dripping down there for
Yeah.
more aeration.
Yeah, you want it once this kind of gets going and fills up, and you could get more holes in this too, and so it's kind of flooding into the top of the tank. I mean, I'd still probably put a little air stone in there anyway, just to provide plenty of aeration for the fish. And again, as we talked about earlier, you can put this pump on a little timer, so it runs for 15 minutes. The plants get water, and then they get a little bit of a break. And then it just kind of continues on that. So
It's like that flood and drain thing.
Yep, just flood it 15 minutes, and then off for 45 minutes, and then
And you just sink those little things, like you sprout them or whatever, and then just sink them right down in there.
yeah, those little pieces of hydrogen, you can just sink them right in there.
Or we could even, maybe, I mean, if we were keeping this running, we could take the sprouts from the microgreens, pull them out of the soil, set them right in there,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, you might want to clean the soil off with the roots a little bit, you know, but then go ahead and direct plant right into the hydrogen. I mean, some people have even started